Hey guys, how are you? Thank you for being here with the channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, thumbs up, the whole 9 yards, and let's get right into it today. Today's topic is going to be devaluation. I'm going to read a definition of what devaluation is in the narcissistic abuse term, and then after that I'll discuss it, and hopefully this can give you guys some insight as to what devaluation actually is. So here we are. Devaluation, because of their emotionally primitive, perfect, or worthless thinking stuck at the developmental level of a young child and their insistence on unattainable perfection, narcissists in relationships with partners, family members, or friends nearly inevitably become disillusioned. And because they lack a moral compass, that's very important, remember that. Again, like the stunted children that they are, they do not hesitate to express their disappointment in a range of devaluing, hostile behaviors, including judgment, belittlement, and rage, if not outright abandonment. So, for those of you that know me and you know the channel, you know that I've dealt with most of those things on that list. Devaluation is a devastating part of you being in a narcissistic, abusive relationship. Again, this happened to me, and to be quite frank with you, as you're watching this video, parts of it are still happening to me. But like I said, I started this channel last month, and every day I'm putting out more and more content for you guys to let you know exactly what it's like to be in a narcissistic, abusive relationship and how to prevent these things from happening to you. But going on devaluation, remember, it said in the definition they lack a moral compass, which is clearly a fact. They don't have a moral compass. They don't know what they don't know how to control themselves from talking about things. They don't know how to hold back and discuss intelligently and like adults, like an adult would, have a normal conversation. They just don't. If they don't get their way, it's kind of like they take their toys and go home. And that's exactly what they do, only they're adults. And they're behaving like they're 7 years old. Also, remember, it says they do not hesitate to express their disappointment in a range of hostile behaviors, including judgment, belittlement, and rage, if not abandonment. All of those things I've dealt with. The judging, the subtle sarcastic comments. If that's happening to you, you can't be taking that. You can't be putting up with that kind of thing. It's not what an adult does. It's not what an adult should be doing in any healthy relationship. Also, rage. Rage is one I really want to focus on for a moment because, again, if you're having a conversation with a narcissist, and let's say, or it can be anybody, you're having a normal conversation, maybe you don't agree, which happens. And then if the two people can come to terms and say, okay, fine, let's just agree to disagree, and we'll move on. And you know what? That happens. That's what healthy, normal adults do. Not with a narcissist. A narcissist is going to belittle you, and they're not. If they don't agree with you, they will let you know it in no uncertain terms. They will at times throw rageful fits. I have firsthand experience with this, and this is what would happen with me. I would have a conversation with the narcissist, the abusive narcissist, and perhaps we didn't agree. And then if we didn't agree and it kept going on, which many times, of course, you just want to move on and let it go. But no, it would continue on, and then things would escalate. And when they escalate, again, let's say you're on a scale of 1 to 10. 1 is an average conversation. You can just understand, okay, and then maybe like 4 is heated, and 10 is like screaming, which hopefully you don't get there. But what would happen in this narcissistic abusive relationship, in these heated conversations, they would become 10s within minutes. And then I would be yelled at and belittled. And if you didn't know better, you really thought that it was a child having a temper tantrum, although this was the narcissist abusing me. And I did not understand what happened. I would just calmly be there, try to talk, try to just say, okay, let's just sit down like adults and talk about this. No, you guys, it doesn't happen. It just doesn't happen because the narcissist needs to get out their rage, their anger, their frustration, belittlement and judgment, all of these things, and they do it. And when after the rage storm is over with, many times you're going to find out that there's no apology. Of course not. They did nothing wrong. They won't even ask you how you're doing. They're just going to probably give you the cold shoulder for a couple of days and move on. But the devaluation stage, this is a lot of things that happens when you're being devalued. And you don't know it when you're in the middle of it. You just think that, well, maybe something's wrong with me. Maybe they had a bad day. You keep coming up with excuses in your head why this should be normalized. It shouldn't at all. Normal, healthy adults in healthy relationships have intelligent conversations, and if they agree, great. If they don't, well then be grown up enough to say, hey, I don't really agree on that one, let's just move on, or let's talk about it later. That doesn't happen. So devaluation, this happens because the narcissist is stuck. Still, they're stuck at an emotional developmental level of a young child. I don't know what to say about that. I mean, we all have our problems, we all have our issues, but to be like that and to know that you're still behaving that way as an adult is no way to go through life. So I just want to let you know, pay attention to devaluation. It's not anything you should be going through. I know certainly I won't be going through that ever again, because I'm learning all these terms, and I experienced almost every one of them firsthand in my 6-year narcissistic abusive relationship. So that's the term for today, devaluation. I hope you guys are having a great day, and I hope you like the content. Remember, like, subscribe, share, all the good stuff. You're not alone, you guys. You're not alone. 100%, I'm here for you every day. I'm going to put content out every day, so thank you for being here, and I'll talk to you guys soon. And you're not alone. Okay, bye, you guys.